What is up, everybody? It's ADB95, and I am the commentary booth with KB.
Hey guys, good to be back.
It is time for Grunt League again. The 2024 season starts with the biggest tournament we've ever had, with 20 players, lots of stuff to go with, but we don't have time because Mr. Kinch and WelshGuy are already ready to rumble. I always fall into this. I don't have to say already before ready.
I wouldn't worry about it too much. It shows how excited we are. We're already stumbling over our words.
We have a ton of new stuff, new maps, new player scores. We don't have new rules, but whatever. Let's just roll with it. We have Pigs in Space as the first map for Mr. Kinch and WelshGuy. We have Mr. Kinch with a Grenadier, Scout, Sapper, Gunner, and Medic. And by the way, a little thing that you probably can't see on your screen. Oh, you probably can't. No, you can't see it on your screen, KB. But something that people have been asking me to do for a long time now. I have a little bar, a little string to show you who is playing in a different color than usual.
Oh, okay, that's a nice little touch.
Meanwhile, we see my WelshGuy going with Scout.
Scout, Paratrooper, Medic, and Gunner.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so Group A, we have 4 people playing in green, so we're going to use this thing a lot. And by the way, link in the description for the full groups of the tournament. You can see who's taking part. We see, in the meantime, WelshGuy going first.
Yeah, I think it's worth noting about these two. These, as far as I know, are, well, at least Mr. Kinch is a true grunt. And I think the guys haven't played this game in a very, very long time. Possibly not since the PlayStation days. So this, for me, is the ideal kind of match.
I forgot to tell them to turn the voices off.
Ah, that might be that might be a problem. Oh dear, hopefully they'll get the picture. If not, I will message them very quickly. It's difficult though, I don't want to distract them mid-turn. Especially since they're brand new to the game.
I'm messaging Mr. Kinch because he's not moving right now. Oh! The
that was a dodgy bounce, but he gets the shot away. That was scary.
Very close.
Oh god, I mean, looking at these lineups for the rest of the maps as well, this is going to be some really classic grunts action. Yeah. We've got Grenadiers in first, but then we've got Medics in fourth and fifth. Next map we've got a whole different approach, and then final map, Lord knows what's going to happen, but I certainly hope we get there. This is going to be meaty as you like, possibly as meaty as this upcoming cluster. Oh, these voices are a problem.
I know. I'm just going to jump in. Oh, never mind.
Very nicely done.
With the fall damage.
Starting off in style, very nice there from Mr. Kinch. Now we have WelshGuy in the second turn, and they're doing the voices, very nice.
There we go. A great move so far by my WelshGuy.
Nice, and we're properly underway now, I would say. So what is WelshGuy going to do here? He's got a perfect little setup here for a little bit of jetpack bunching up action, but he goes straight past the first pig and is opting just to damage the medic. A sensible move, I'd say.
Yep, we're back to 45 seconds, and that means we're back to the Paratrooper being a very strong pig.
Oh god, yeah, you can dump all 3 jetpacks very, very easily in one turn. That's one of those things, if you're a kind of higher level grunt, you can really exploit. But I think for the other guys, it just gives them a bit of valuable time. That was quite close, though. Crikey.
Yeah, that was very close. That's always the thing that we say. If you shoot the jetpack while lining up perfectly with your enemy pig, there's always the risk of the shot falling on his head and hitting you as well because of the limited distance.
There is indeed. And also worth noting, classic Grunt League kind of shot, just a little bit of self-damage there. Can't wait to really get into this. We've got the self-damage and everything already.
Yeah, the bazooka is but self-damage bazookas are always a thing in Grunt League.
Yeah, it's one of the solid tropes of the whole thing. Now, how's Mr. Kinch going to do his poison? He's very close to a rocket, and I know from personal experience, it's very dangerous throwing projectiles near to objects on this map. Pinstripe will remember that one.
Yeah, another thing that when the first time it happens, you're just surprised, but then you kind of autocorrect to it, is that all pigs for some reason are left-handed, so when you're throwing something you want to, like, attach yourself to a building or so, or even another pig, it's always best to use the right side and not the left one, because that is what risks happening.
Yeah, it is indeed. It's one of those things, you do it once and you... Whoa! Yeah, straight over his head. No, once you've done a left-handed flubbed shot where it gets stuck in a building or something, you don't tend to do it again. You learn that lesson very, very quickly.
Yep. So WelshGuy repaying Mr. Kinch's mistake with another one of his own, but that's classic Grunt fashion, if you ask me.
It is indeed. I have to say, it's no sort of, one or two little mistakes here, but so far the guys seem pretty evenly matched. They're just going for, pretty standard, solid sort of turns. Nice little
Yep, and there's the guy, the guy from WelshGuy moving.
And who is he going for? Yeah, very sensibly going for.
I'm gonna assume he's gotta go for the heal and then a MoMA, a 4th turn MoMA, which is something I don't think I've ever seen.
Not for a long while, certainly. And actually, well remembered doing the healing. That's something even the top level players forget quite often. They'll just go straight for a trade.
I will say that it is easier to.
Ooh, okay. This is a classic mistake. Two things worth noting there. One, the positioning is right next to his other pig, and two, Trank the wrong guy. Should have gone for the medic or even the grenadier would have been a better choice. So yeah, not the best move there.
I think the medic would be after this gunner, so either he had gone for this gunner or the medic was the only correct choice.
So it's going to be an easy heal. But now look at this mortar. That looks like quite a good angle for me. The mortar is my favourite weapon.
I think that's way too short.
Yeah, I think last second adjustment and it's in fact just self-damage.
35! Oh my god, I was not expecting that much.
No, not that much. Blimey, that was pretty severe. It didn't look that bad to begin with, but yeah, I guess on a hill as well, it was not the one. But I like the attempt. I want to see more mortars.
Yeah, of course. They're certainly getting into that moment where, of course, it's a first match of their entire league, so they're of course a little bit flustered, I want to say.
Yeah, they'll just be letting their nerves settle and getting into the first game. Hopefully they're not feeling the pressure too much and they're just enjoying themselves and relaxing. But here we see Mr. Kinch coming in to cure the tranquilization.
And that one thing is for sure, WelshGuy, after seeing this, he's definitely not going to make the same mistake again.
No, absolutely not. And it's all a learning experience, this. These guys are new to competitive.
That looks like a controller issue to me.
Yeah, I wonder if he's sort of debating whether to go for damage or not.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's yeah, I think what he's done is he's seen that the medic's on 45 and thought, well, you know what, maybe I can get him down to just 2 health with the rifle burst, is what I reckon. But no, changing his mind last section and going for the power and just getting it away. Oof.
Okay, so that power will skip because the medic won't come in a long way. This is potentially a good move because if he manages to, kill the green medic with another pig, and he's got plenty of time, and he's only gets 47, so it's pretty doable.
Yeah, it's actually not such a bad move. That had more potential there, just a very, very minor spin in the water, probably only 1 water damage of that. So yeah, that
and
could have been
until
better,
this
but I
guy
like the
is on
move.
the battlefield, I think Mr. Kinch is very much in the lead.
Yeah, I would say so. He's being a lot more sensible with his turns, although here I would be very much more tempted to use a high explosive grenade for the double damage. A bit risky with the that is a sapper, isn't it? Yeah, right there, but yeah, okay, he's going to go for the cluster instead. Double damage though? Oh, not bad. Oh, and is he out the map? No, not quite. He was dead anyway, never mind. Sorry,
yeah,
I got excited
He was
there.
on 64, and also he was tranquilized, so not a great move, but still decent damage. He seems to be going very well with clusters, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. No issues with delay or anything there. Getting nice, solid clusters away. Something that, say, pretty much everyone struggles with at some point or another.
Yeah. Let's
now, what
see
kind of water
here.
damage are we going to hit here?
Oh,
no! That's
maybe
exactly
that
what
could be
AB was talking about earlier.
It is!
Oh! Okay, worth it.
I guess so. So yeah, that's exactly what we were talking about before with the jetpack thing. But now, ironically, that ended up being a good jetpack because that gunner is going to skip unless Mr. Kinch does something about it. And I think the only thing he can possibly do is a crazy poison shot right now. But he's going to go for safe damage, and I don't... I respect that choice.
Yeah, I think so. It would have been a bit of a risk to try and do something to prevent the skip just there. So yeah, just go for the solid 40. Why not? You might have one
Actually,
more.
never mind. I now respect that choice way less because the medic is now free to run.
Oh yeah, very true. He could have dealt with that sooner. I think it's one of those classic Grunt.
Okay, hold on. What the heck is happening here?
Okay.
I definitely don't understand this move.
Okay, I hope he's not just suiciding out of frustration, or maybe. Okay, I'm trying to put myself in the mind of a Grunt. Maybe he's trying to go for sort of like double damage, thinking, okay, my medic's dead and he's kind of in skip range, so maybe I'll just take him out early for double damage. But he didn't turn around; he just dropped the grenade right in front of him and split them up, rather than making them land together. That's kind of what I'm thinking might have happened. I hope it was that and not just like a.
Yeah,
I give up.
Yeah, that's the only thing I was thinking as well. It could be that he just wanted to prevent the skip, but there's a better way to do that. You could have just tranquilized anyway and then hit the medic with another pig if you wanted to. Self-kill.
Very true.
And this could be potentially a good move if the TNT reaches the gunner. It does not.
No, I was going to say he should have put it in between, but he just put it on the hill behind. So yeah, a bit of a missed opportunity there for Mr. Kinch.
It did look like he was thinking about it though.
Yeah, I can kind of see the logic there, but it's one of those mechanical things. You get used to the distances with a bit more experience. That was a lot of self-damage.
Yep, that is another classic Grunt behavior. You definitely want to back up and try again if you fail the jump.
A classic flamethrower. Nice to see that used in the traditional
like,
30 damage way.
Put him in front of the building so he could like be stuck there.
Instead gets stuck in the monolith. And there's the skip turn.
It's a good move for WelshGuy, but again, until the Grenadier is safe and sound at 120 HP, that's gonna be tough to turn around as a game.
Yeah, I'd still... you know what, if he'd left the scout up there and just sniped from the top, I think he would have had a better chance, because it's quite easy to forget, especially when you're early to the game, about pigs that are well hidden like that, but now he's brought himself down and bunched himself up, so yeah, I think WelshGuy is slightly losing his focus, let's say.
Yeah, I would say Kinch has been more solid so far, so...
Yeah, definitely. He was the one that was most worried, I'd say, as well. But no, you're putting in a pretty solid performance for someone who hasn't played the game in a long time.
He did have the stronger lineup, so that's one thing to note. He used a couple, even though in an unconventional way, and he seems to be struggling about what to do with his medic. He can heal, but he isn't doing it. You just want to move away, probably.
Yeah, forgetting all about the healing hands and leaving it too late to really do anything of use, so it's going to have to just launch off a grenade and see what happens.
And that's exactly what he does. That's way too far.
Yep, and off course as well. Yep, never mind.
So let's see. This paratrooper should still have at least one jetpack, or maybe both, because that's the one that crashed it, the first one, into the gunner.
Yeah, I think he still might have both. So, ooh, misses the jump again. Huge self-damage.
Yeah, both of them. So he's gonna dump. He's gonna have to dump both of them.
He's indeed gonna have to take a dump all over that sadly.
Oof. He's got it. I don't think he's got time for another one.
Nope, should have time to get a decent shot away though. Just got to hope for some water damage and he can take this guy out. Instead, goes for the machine gun. I mean, it's Grunt Luke.
I love the way you said it.
Oh, actually, some quite decent water damage.
So this game is technically not over because this turn can actually be crucial. If this guy still got a last cluster and WelshGuy still has a full health scout. So if
he does indeed, but look at the opportunity to exploit here. Sorry to be talking over you, but I mean this. But he's going for the cluster once again. This is surely a high explosive grenade scenario.
Now I would go for the cluster on the scout, to be honest. Just to deal the most amount of damage to the only one that's still healthy.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking almost. Yeah, you see, that's the trouble. When you're kind of new to the game, your solid damage is better over the risk. Like obviously, we'd probably want to focus the damage on the healthier scout. But for a Grunt, good, simple, solid sort of damage from the high explosive would have been the move there. But at least he got something away, I suppose. Not the end of the world.
But oh, okay, never mind. I forgot about this guy.
Oh yeah, so did I. Okay. Yeah, I think this has been a cinch for Mr. Kinch, and he should clinch it very, very soon, I imagine.
I wish I could be at the level of English to do that one day.
Yeah, that was pretty. I'm going to give myself that one. I won bad.
You want a pat on the back?
Yes, but if you can reach through the internet and make that work somehow, that would be great.
I don't think you want to know how that will be possible.
Oh, thank you, ADP. There we go. Did everyone hear that? Anyway, back to the game. We can see Mr. Kinch with some very sort of unhealthy pigs, but one very meaty scout still. This is all just a matter of time, I believe, now.
Yeah, it's the most interesting thing is that they keep using grenade launchers, even though it's in scenarios where it's definitely not the best move.
Grenade launchers in Grunt League ADB. I've never heard of that.
I know. But you know, when you have a clear line of sight with a scout, you definitely don't use the grenade launcher.
Absolutely not. But there's one of those things that you start to know after a few Grunt Leagues now. You notice a few common traits like strange jetpack angles, self-bunching up, using the grenade launcher all the time for literally no reason. I think he's just going for a bit of fun now with the knife. Oh, it would be nice to see, actually.
I was gonna say, that's a perfect poison moment. Although I think the medic would be able to heal, so... Okay, never mind. Once again, I think he's taken like 120 damage or something in just water.
Yeah, WelshGuy, I think, needs to work on his jumping, because he's lost half of his health just to his own
At this point, I'm even questioning whether the jump button works on his pad.
That's a good point, actually. That might be something worth checking, because... Yeah, I don't think I've seen him jump once.
Exactly, I was thinking the same thing.
Hope he's not been trying and getting confused, but then it's up to the players to say something if that's the case, so yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, it's just that I don't think there's any way at this point that WelshGuy can win this one, because still got a 44 medic and a full health scout on his side, and that means that Mr. Kinch will take, in a matter of moments, the first round.
Yeah, and in pretty good fashion, I'd say, actually. Nice solid turns throughout, played confidently. I like it. I think he's shown a bit of promise early on.
Actually, something I forgot to mention. You are the winner of the last year Winter League. We had 2 Grunt Leagues last year. We're just going to have one, and we have another thing instead. But meanwhile, Kinch is finally taking the round. How does it feel to, like, go back into the atmosphere of Grunt League?
Oh, I absolutely love it. This is my favourite thing we do, really, in the server. I absolutely love the Grunt League. It's the chaos, the madness, seeing the new, really good players rise up through the ranks. It's kind of got everything I like, really. And it harkens a bit back to the old PS1 days when we, didn't fully understand the game all that well. And, I mean, now it's been taken to a level that no one ever expected. It does feel like
going back to little kids. Well, we're going to just have a little break, and then we'll come back with map 2.
See you in a bit.
And we're back with Game 2. We're about to set foot on Upstream. So after another classic map of the multiplayer, we are going to Mission 1.
Indeed. I have to say, I really am quite excited about this one because I like the 2 different approaches but like with the lineups, but you can kind of see they might have a similar sort of logic to it. So Mr. Kinch has gone for 2 paras, a gunner, a sapper and a medic. Meanwhile, WelshGuy has gone for 1 para, 2 sappers, a scout and a gunner. So you can see they've got a little bit of poison in play, but both have gone for the pigs with the biggest knockback potential, and I bet they're both going to be thinking about the water damage. So we'll see how they sort of approach this game. If you sort of see what I mean. Similar strat, but 2 different approaches. I really want to see how this one goes.
Yeah, I was thinking about Upstream. It was one of those maps that like completely got changed because of the inclusion of healing weapons. I think, though, they have been removed in the new update.
They've been removed completely? Oh, that's a shame.
I'm not 100% sure. I guess we'll see when they start the game.
That'd be a shame if so. I thought they added a little special something to this map, but fair enough.
Oh yeah, true. I mean, last year, the semifinal with me and Revan was one of the better game, like one of the most fun games I've ever had, even though I lost because of the healing weapons in a couple of the maps.
Yeah, they just add a whole new dimension to it. So yeah, I guess we'll see if they collect any of the crates, what's actually in them. Should have done my research ahead of time, actually. I apologise, folks, but yeah, we'll see.
Yep, I guess we'll have to restart, though, because...
Yeah, hopefully the guys remember.
Yeah.
Yep, they do, nice.
I think they got confused a little bit because I told Mr. Kinch to restart, but if WelshGuy starts, he's supposed to do it.
Oh, press retry, not continue, guys.
Okay, that's fine. If the bar
Sweet.
is already there, that means I pressed it. Okay.
Eee! Second time, not bad.
Yep. So, let's see. Mr. Kinch can get his second map and get the first 3 points of the competition. Let's remember everybody in Group A. We got Mr. Kinch, WelshGuy, Lamokid, aka Axpy's friend from San Marino. And I know that's a terrible way to describe him, but you know, until he gets on the battlefield, that's all we know about him. Then we have Nezurak, which you might have seen in the speedrunning GPs. And then I can't remember the 5th guy, so I'm gonna check.
Yeah, Nez is definitely going to be one to watch because he's a great speedrunner, one of the best in the whole community, but I really don't think he's played competitive at all, so...
Yes, never.
You know, we'll see. He's going to have some good mechanical knowledge, but tactically he might be a little off, so we'll have to see. Oh, the rocket launcher is such a letdown of a weapon, you just never know what's going to happen with the thing.
Yeah, that's so lame. The 5th guy of the group is Vuxi, by the way.
Oh, okay, sweet. Nice little group, actually.
Yeah, this is the group that I have no idea who is, like, favorite for qualifying, because I know very little about all of the guys. And like we said, Nez is the one we know more about, but he's never played competitive, so...
Yeah, I'd say just on his sort of mechanical knowledge, Nez is going to be the favourite. But yeah, who knows? Tactically, he might really struggle. Oh, another close one, but he gets away with it, WelshGuy, this time.
I hope he listens back to the commentary, so he can... you know, have a different way to approach jetpacks. That could be a very nice hit, and it
Ooh, look at that! What a move!
Yeah.
Yes.
Very nice damage there. I think that was a sapper that went all the way down to 61, so almost 100 damage.
Yeah, really nice move there. I like it. Good stuff from WelshGuy.
So very good start from WelshGuy, despite Mr. Kinch going first this time, and that is the wall playing tricks on him, and also the extra 1 damage, and he has to go back. That's a lot of time spent on 1 jetpack for Mr. Kinch. That's gonna
and he's gonna do it again, straight into the invisible wall. Oh, classic grunt move.
Yes. Where this match so far has been full of mistakes that these 2 players are never going to do ever in their life.
Yeah, I think these guys are smart enough to know, now they've done it once, that that's not the thing you do. You get up against the invisible wall, the jetpack, you're going to have a very, very bad time.
Exactly. So let's see if...
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if WelshGuy can capitalize on the bad start by Mr. Kinch and maybe take back this round and go to map 3.
I think he potentially can. If he'd taken a bit more time to place that TNT better, he could have got a bit of bunching up by the water there, but was a little hasty, just placed it to the side. Could maybe get some water damage, but I think it's going to be a bit of a stretch.
I'll say, though, I think that's a good bounce on the mountain. Okay, not as good as I thought, but still.
Every little helps, I suppose, but yeah, maybe a bit of a missed opportunity for some bunching up there. Although the gunner would have moved straight away, actually, so ignore me, I don't know anything.
Yeah. I think the important part is that he does something about that sapper as soon as he can, because getting him out of the game in 2 turns would be a huge.
Yeah, definitely, and also with the guys this close to the water, you really want that sapper as dead as humanly possible.
Let's see this mortar shot. That looks like a better shot than the first one he had in Pigs in Space.
Yeah, that's not bad. I'm going to say that could be pretty decent damage, actually. What are we looking at?
41,
above 40.
Extra? And a 50. An unconventional
nice
50, but
indeed.
still a 50.
Still a 50, yeah, very nice. As I always say, as long as you do above 40 with a mortar, it's kind of worth it, because it's more than you could do with a bazooka. So yeah, 50 is a very healthy number for a mortar shot.
I mean, I would applaud.
Ooh, WelshGuy's stuck! He's got... Oh no.
I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. A sapper got stuck between the TNT and the limit of the map, which resulted in not having enough time to run away.
No, I don't think I've ever seen that one before either. Guys, I really hope you watch this back and that you learn from these ones.
And also have a laugh.
Oh yeah, definitely. The main thing is to have fun. I mean, that's the whole idea of Grunt Leagues. Not only to see the upcoming players, but to have a laugh with it as well. So yeah, that was a classic blunder. But yeah, guys, invisible walls, keep away.
I mean, technically, even top league, we do it for the tryhard, but also because it's fun. I mean, I do it because it's fun.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's Hogs at War. It's a classic PS1 game. It's all of our favourite game. If it wasn't fun, we wouldn't be bothering.
Ah, look at this potential TNT, or even that could set up WelshGuy's paratrooper right next to the barrel.
Could do. Let's see. Well, he's in not a bad position to be exploited a little bit later. Let's see.
Yeah.
What WelshGuy's going to do with the scout now, though.
That's why the bazooka shot from before was so impressive, because it's very hard to hit a guy next to a barrel without shoving him away from the barrel.
You know what's even harder? Watching a guy grenade launch pig at point blank range with a scout.
Yeah.
But hey, it's Grunt. Mr. Kinch now on the charge. Who is he going to?
He still has a medic.
Yeah, he's been lurking there in last place.
I want to say, if Mr. Kinch doesn't win this one, I think he is a bit of trouble, because WelshGuy has his most powerful pigs for map 3, so...
Yeah, he does. WelshGuy will have the classic Med and Gren combo for the last map if it does go to that. So yeah, Mr. Kinch is going to want to wrap this up quite nicely if he can. Quite close on the positioning and not opting to trank. Trying to get some barrel damage, but it's not going to happen.
Ooh. Okay. Not the worst case scenario that could happen there. I'd say I do like the idea of lining up a target with another one when you're using a rifle burst. The problem is, one rifle burst shot wouldn't have been enough to set off a barrel.
No, it's one of those things I like when you can see a bit of creative thinking from the players, and again, they'll learn from all these things. It's nice to at least see that they're thinking about the game in a different way than just, shoot to the face every time.
So far, I'm liking Mr. Kinch, I want to say decisional behavior on the battlefield. I would say if he can put some practice in, he could become an interesting force in this group.
Yeah, 100%. He's definitely got the sort of lateral thinking you need. He just needs a little more technical skill. Okay, it does look like the healing item's been replaced. That is a shame, but such is the way of things. Now, does he want to risk it with that rocket launcher again? Definitely. He doesn't. Oh, now does he know the barrel is a better target than the pig itself?
He does.
Yes, come on.
How much was a
Grunt
barrel?
League, baby!
60?
Nice, 71.
No, I think how much was he on? I think he took 71 as damage, but...
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to none of that. There was a barrel and a sniper rifle going on. That was, chef's kiss. Classic move there. I like that from Mr. Kinch.
Yeah, considering he kind of, chained it up with the previous turn, that was nice.
Yeah, very nice indeed. Now, is WelshGuy going to spot the two lads bunched up together in the little valley down there, or is he just
could potentially line up even a third one with them?
Oh, he could do, yeah, or even go for a double poison. Is he going?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a big mistake.
Big mistake. There's so much potential. He even looked at the two bunched up together and just decided not to do it.
I think he potentially decided at that time it was too late. And they're still gonna stay there, by the way, because it's...
Oh! Yeah, we'll just ignore that, that's fine.
That's happened with you commentating another time. I just remembered that you saying the exact same line.
Yeah, it has actually. I thought that was familiar, yeah. That was weird. Oh, it's some sort of curse now.
I'm starting to think. I used to think that happens when a barrel falls on top of a pig's head, but I'm not so sure now.
Yeah, I think that's just some sort of shonky thing. Maybe I was going to say maybe something to ask Pin about, but no, I think just leave it. I quite like the comedy value. Now, is this a double poison attempt from Mr. Kinch? He missed the opportunity for a bit of bunching up damage, but a double poison would be another nice demonstration of his skills and knowledge if he can get it away. It might be a bit too dead on, we'll see. And a bit too powerful.
That is way too far, and it rolls
Will it roll back? No.
So
Okay, missed
after
potential there.
WelshGuy missed the opportunity for double damage, then it's Mr. Kinch's turn to do so, but Mr. Kinch, WelshGuy is doing it again, because he definitely could have gone on the other side of the river to get a very nice TNT.
Yeah, I have to say WelshGuy is really just missing a lot of golden opportunities. He even set himself up nicely here, whether it was by accident or not, to get potentially, triple damage maybe, or triple poison, but nah, just lets it slide, and now Mr. Kinch sensibly getting far out of the way with his long-range class.
Yeah, it was gonna be so juicy as well, Medic and Gunner together there.
Yeah, I have to say, I'm a little bit sad that one didn't play off, because it would have been absolutely amazing to see that sort of super big bunching up damage in a Grunt League match like this, but never mind, life goes on, and another
Mr.
mortar.
Kinch is calibrating his short-range mortars.
I'm going to say that's 36.
26.
Oh, 26. Ooh.
I was gonna say, watch that be a 10.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that would be, but never mind.
So, on this side, WelshGuy still has a lot of health.
Yeah, I haven't actually looked at the health bar for a little while. I imagine it's got to be in Mr. Kinch's favour, but yeah, still some pretty healthy pigs.
Roller grenade, okay. That is actually a pretty good choice for the situation. If you can hit him in a way that he gets into the water, that's better than the standard sniper rifle for him.
Yeah, I would say
and
so. Never mind. Oh, yeah, just a little more power needed. I mean, roller grenades have slightly shocky physics anyway, but
yeah, I was thinking, is that gonna roll?
Yeah, I did sort of wonder that one. I still don't fully understand roller grenades. I thought maybe with less power it would still hop across the water, but nah, it was just too little anyway. So
I think it's just a grenade that defies gravity. But
yeah, it's a strange one, the roller grenade. I'd love to know how the physics work on that thing. Interesting weapon though.
So this is technically one of the situations where you would use the shrapnel, which is when a pig is between 51 and 80, you might as well go for the shrapnel, because if you miss, it's still going to be 2 turns to kill him. But, of course, shrapneling is, for Grunt League, something that we don't see very often, so he just goes for a standard TNT.
Yeah, it's not the best understood weapon, the shrapnel grenade. Especially, we're talking about it almost harkens back to when you're kids watching these sorts of games. It's not a weapon I really understood much when I was a kid either. It's only really in recent years it's become such a deadly thing. So yeah, I kind of expect not to see it much.
Really. I mean, at the beginning of competitive, everyone thought that the max you could do with it was a 50.
Yeah, no one understood it, at least all the devs who didn't really intend for anything like the level of exploitation we've got out of the game.
I want to say, not even the devs didn't even intend the cluster to do that much.
No. And yeah, here we are.
That's a feeling I got from just, the awkwardness of having to double tap to get the maximum damage.
I remember when I found that out when I was a kid and I thought I was some kind of genius that discovered the secrets of the universe. Like, oh my god, if you double tap it, it does mega damage, guys. Oh my god.
I could just picture the image.
Yeah. Literally, I thought I had kind of hacked the game or done some sort of genius thing.
Oh, you'd have to look at me when I found out that you could just stand behind a wall in Mission 21 and just the enemies could just shoot themselves.
Oh god, yeah, that must have been mind-blowing.
I mean, that's the way
nostalgia. Oh yeah, indeed. I can't even remember now. Lots of pain and misery and airstrikes, I think.
Another secret that nobody absolutely everybody knew about as kids was the Mission 25 cheat.
Yeah. I think I remember reading that on GameFAQs or something when I was a kid, or someone told me, I can't remember, but yeah, that was quite well known even at the time.
So the match has been pretty stalled right now. There's only these 2 guys who are next to each other. The other pigs are pretty much taken aside. This is like actual warfare happening. And
yeah, actual trench warfare.
Okay, no, it's Mr. Kinch this time. So it's not... the WelshGuy jump button is not going to become a meme for now. Although now that I said
another risky rocket launcher. Okay, that's...
Oh!
I swear that was right on the land. I think he was screwed over there, Mr. Kinch.
I know. It's such a weird weapon. You have to be dead on to even do anything.
Yeah, I think that was so. Mr. Kinch has definitely got some of the right thinking, but I think that was again a big missed opportunity there because he went to the other side, lost health trying to get the health. Although granted he got 20, it wasn't the worst idea, and then used the wrong kind of weapon to get double damage when really he could have gone over jetpack to bunch
I
up
wouldn't
even
say
more.
that
Because I
he
think
used
he had
the
one left.
wrong weapon to get double damage. He just was a little bit unlucky with the fallout. Because if that had a hit in the middle, I think it would have been a 35-ish each.
Yeah, that's true. But I would have said just, I mean, knowing how shonky the rocket launcher is at the high level, I think I never would have used it. I would have used the bazooka.
Definitely,
But
yeah.
yeah, it's one of those things you pick up with time. But yeah, like the thinking. But again, yeah, that screw the rocket launcher. It's just terrible. Oh, the blimp, ADB. It's just up there. I think he's gonna just miss it. Oof, yeah.
Oh,
And that looks like a decent shot.
That's a good mortar.
Oh, lovely.
A 50 on the gunner and a 38 on the other guy, which I don't remember the rank, but...
Sapper, I believe.
Right now, they have completely taken a side. All 4 pigs from Mr. Kinch's team are on the right side of the map, I want to say, while the 3 pigs from WelshGuy are on the left side.
Feels like proper classic trench warfare right now. Blows up the health and for a little bit of damage.
I knew it was gonna hit the crate with that angle.
Yeah, I could see it coming a mile off. I like that one. That was a funny little move. But yeah, this is almost like proper World War I now. They're dug in on either side, going for a bit long-range bombardment. But yeah, Mr. Kinch, we saw the health bar turn ago. It's
a sapper going for a suicide mission on the other side. Don't go, please.
Come back. Are we going to see more barrel antics though from TNT's right there, man? Do it.
I mean, he doesn't even need them.
He's going to die anyway, but I wanted to see the BB damage. But
oh,
no, just goes for a kill.
Watch the death trigger the barrel. Oh.
Ah, not quite.
What, another barrel.
Yet another one.
So 2v4 for Mr. Kinch. He's taken the lead now. Again, too many missed opportunities for Mr. for WelshGuy to deal very substantial damage. And,
standing very close to his own guy once again.
Yeah, and look at that. Like, how does that make sense?
Yeah, that's not... Is he aware that the sniper rifle does 40 and not 20? Maybe he's thinking of the normal rifle.
I mean, when you got a roller grenade, that kind of makes sense, because it's still 40.
Yeah,
at the
helps
same time,
to...
it's pretty clunky.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty clunky, and you have to be closer to the water to make full use of it. But Mr. Kinch has just picked up a poison gas. Is he going to go for a double poison? I would very much like to see that. Remedy to heal, at least.
I was gonna say he's just closing the gap because he realizes he's in front right now. That could be a thing.
Come on, double
even
poison.
A tranquilizer would not be bad, to be honest.
Yeah, Trank wouldn't be a bad... I mean, Trank's always a good move. But the potential was right there for a double poison. But this is still good.
Yep, especially because he's next. That means that they stay together, and who's next? The paratrooper can deal a ton of damage.
Still got 2 jetpacks left. He wants to use them now. Just bunch those 2 guys up and just go mental.
Could potentially close the game there, but he's going for the safer damage. I mean, he's in front again, so it makes sense to go for safe damage.
Indeed, yeah, nothing to risk at this point. I think probably just a matter of time.
The Green Scouts have something wrong with their sniper rifle today.
Yeah, they clearly didn't clean them properly at inspection or something, so they're now having to resort to lesser weaponry.
They have deemed to be unsafe.
Yeah, unsafe, and then somehow the grenade launcher is safer, the scariest, most useless weapon in the game. I mean, I say that, but it's not the worst.
I mean, it's not the mortar on the aqua tank, which, by the way, we will see finally in a competitive game because of the new map replacing Skullduggery, which, well, it's technically still Skullduggery, but you know.
Very much looking forward to that. A lot of new maps. I have to say, I haven't really played any of the new ones at all, but I'm looking forward to seeing them played out, certainly.
I literally just opened them a few times just to scout them out, and...
Ooh, can we get the other 30?
Does get the 30 at the end.
Pretty nice, actually. I'd say a lesson to be learned is that he did sort of bunch up his gunner with the medic slightly. They're very close to each other, but still 60. What was that? 66 damage, 63 or something. Not bad.
Yeah. Although I think it's just a regular 60 because is that something good? Oh, okay, that's a jetpack. That's a good to know for. Oh, he's running away.
No, I mean, yeah, Kinchy boy will close the gap easy enough, I think. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of sensible. He's got semi alright health left. If he can get some good sniper shots off, he could maybe finish off a couple of Mr. Kinch's weaker pigs.
He did.
No,
like,
not even doing
waste 25 HP to go for that jetpack, but.
And here come the grenade launch.
I mean, of course, this is out of all the ones he played. This is the turn where it makes the most sense. Use the grenade launcher.
Yeah. I think Mr. Kinch is going to have to do the same because this guy is not getting over the other time at any time.
Yeah, 3 HP, and the problem is you can't see her, really.
Oh dear, I hope we're not going to be in for a drawn-out one.
It does look good, although.
Let it roll, let it roll. No. At least he let it roll.
The power was good. It's just I didn't memorize his position very well.
He's going to have to now.
Ginger's just gonna stall it out like this.
Seems so.
Blame him?
No, I mean, it's the only thing he can do. That's going...
Wow.
Whoa! Nice damage.
Unfortunately, 20 of that is going to be taken away by the medic, or maybe not.
I say he is remembering to heal pretty much every turn. That's a good sign from the Kinch.
Yeah.
But he just needs to get his way over there now and finish the job.
Yeah. I think Kinch so far is a bit rough around the edges, but he's got another 3 matches after this to, you know, kind of expand his potential.
Yeah, definitely lots of lessons to learn, lots of potential there. If he can put in the practice, yeah, it could be a nice contender in the group. Just be interesting to see what the other guys are like. Really have no idea what to expect.
Yeah, it's just, again, a very, what's the word? Mysterious group for us.
Ooh, not quite.
Okay, so WelshGuy now has to dunk everything he has on this medic.
Going for some poison, not a bad shout.
That's
maybe a little
not
bit
a good
too
move.
little too late. Yeah, that's nowhere near enough power.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not a bad move, but then I saw the power and just my brain automatically switched to bad.
Yeah. It's, yeah, not ideal, especially not at this late stage. I think Mr. Kinch can probably wrap this one up pretty swiftly.
I mean, if this guy wasn't on the loose, it would have been a very good move because you could potentially, like, cook this medic in a way that he would skip his next turn.
Indeed.
Ooh, I think that's like 1 shot away from triggering the barrel as well. That would have been a very nice move.
Yeah, that was another one where I love the thinking behind it, but yeah, you need to do more damage than what the machine gun's capable of to the barrel. But again, you can see what his intention was, but another lesson learned, and all that tactical thinking from Mr. Kinch I do like.
By the way, from a math standpoint, the barrel technically has 20 HP before it pops off, and the machine gun on a barrel works like the machine gun on any other building, so it does 4 per shot.
So basically impossible to blow up a barrel unless you're standing right next to it, why would you do that?
Exactly. I mean, you would need 5 bullets, unless the barrel has taken previous damage, of course.
Indeed. Are we going to see a final long-range bazooka from Mr. Kinch?
Is that potentially lethal for the scout? I don't remember how much he's on.
No, I can't remember either. It's not a lot, I don't think, though. Let's see. That looks like pretty good power, actually.
Oh yeah, he was on 60-something, because I remember thinking, if the barrel triggered, he would have been dead. Now he's on 28.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh wait, did we actually see him use the sniper rifle before? He's doing it again.
Hey!
That's already a good start.
Yeah, sort of, you know, generally it's a good idea to go with the superior weapon.
I wonder what was the confusion there. Was he just not sure he could hit, or did he just misremember the amount of damage that the sniper rifle does?
There is only one answer to the eternal grenade launcher question, and that is grunts. Grunts love the grenade launcher. For reasons unknown to all of humanity, science, and the arts,
The whole
the grenade
humanity
launcher
and
Grunt.
pigdom.
Yeah, the whole kingdom of swine. No one has ever worked this out, and yet grunts are drawn to the grenade launcher like moths to a flame.
Countless Greek philosophers have debated on this.
For the centuries, and yet no one has come to any sort of... I see, I'm going to be thinking of sort of philosopher swine-based puns now, rather than focusing on the end of the game.
Don't get me on that train, I will miss everything that happens from now on, if I do. To be honest, that's not going to be much, because WelshGuy's last pick is on 8 HP, and he's going to skip his next turn.
Yep, going out with a little bit of style here. Mr. Kinch just torturing the poor remaining scout, making him stand there and watch his own demise. Although he's quite far away.
That's not cool, Mr. Kinch.
There are laws against that sort of thing, I'm sure. Right, makes his way over. Is this going to be the big finish? I believe it will be. 45 seconds gives you plenty of time to fanny about with jetpacks and things.
I think we can pretty much call this one for Mr. Kinch. He's going to take the game, the set, and the match, even though there's really not a set. And he can finish.
It has to be said.
He can finish the game with his pick moving and the enemy already dead, which is not something that happens very often.
Yeah, going for the ultra kill to finish it off. I do like it. And there we go. Nice one. I enjoyed both those games. I really wish it had gone to Game 3, obviously, but yeah, I really enjoyed that. That was great. Good stuff from Mr. Kinch there. WelshGuy with a lot of lessons to learn, but certainly put on a good show for him.
Alright, so that is it from us. Mr. Kinch takes the first 3 points. We'll see you guys for the countless matches of the rest of Grunt League. We have a whooping 8 a week coming up with the 20 players involved, although we're probably not commentating everything. We'll let you know how we're gonna deal with it. Some matches will have live commentary from the players. We gave them a way to record themselves while they play. Some of them will have live commentary from us, and some might have neither. We just don't know how to deal with these yet. But point is, we'll go on match by match and see what happens. That's what the Grunt way is.
Indeed. Hopefully we'll be able to commentate as many as possible. But yeah, a lot of games this year, so not 100% of them maybe. But yeah, lots and lots to look forward to.
And until then, that's it for ADB 95 and KB. See you guys next time.
Ciao for now, lads.